Hello you juicy people, back as always with the free games this week video. And let's start with a €20 game going free to play in May. The developers of Thunder Tier 1 have expressed their gratitude to players who enjoyed and supported the game, announcing that their top-down shooter, well now largely inactive, will become free for everyone to enjoy. This juicy bad boy is set in the 90s, and Thunder Tier 1 has you lead a team of elite operators against a terrorist organization, featuring fairly juicy gunplay, a packed armory, and servers that are emptier than my bank account, and that's really empty. I mean, in fairness, the game even announced their shutdown back in 2023, but it's now coming back to life as 100% free to play. So I guess if you're in the market for a new top-down shooter, I suggest you check out Thunder Tier 1. Just keep in mind it's currently sitting in with mixed reviews at around 4,000 reviews and should be free first week in May. Next up, I want to grab your attention and show you a playtest for Mistfall Hunter. Mistfall Hunter is a third-person action PvP/PvE extraction RPG. Here you get to combine skills, talents and gear for each class in some juicy combat. This bad boy is expected to be released in a few months, but you can take it for a spin right now by going over to their Steam page and signing your juicy cheeks up to access the playtest. And I got access pretty quickly, and so should you, which is really nice. Oh, and by the way, if you want to stay up to date on free games and get them served to you in a silver platter, then do us both a favor and smash the subscribe button. You'll stay updated on free games and I'll show the wife that people actually like me. Oh, and links to all of the games mentioned in this video are in the description and they take you straight to the deal. No googling required. While we're on the page of playtests, let's have a look at Warborn Above Ashes. Warborn Above Ashes is a sci-fi post-apocalyptic MMO featured by a player-driven faction warfare. Now, as a Driftmaster, you'll join the relentless war of 6 different rival factions and start butchering everything that moves. In reality, this is just a massive MMO with constant battles with 24 hours of chaos, which sounds exciting, but it's also incredibly stressful. This bad boy is trying to deliver a full-scale war experience from logistics to frontline combat. So also expect that you'll be gathering resources, trading, controlling massive electromagnetic cannons, pilot siege vehicles and yada yada. You can pretty much play any role you want and shape the war in your own way. It's really feeling like playtest week because I have one more for your juicy face. Voidbreaker, which you can't argue with me, looks absolutely juicy. Voidbreaker lets you experience a adrenaline-fueled roguelite FPS where you fight relentless machines driven by hostile ex-girlfriends. In fairness, you have to escape an endless cycle, craft infinite weapon variations with deep gun modding, forge deadly synergies and carve your way out through environmental destruction that looks super sweet. Voidbreaker was created by one dude if I'm not mistaken, so if you plan on taking this bad boy out for a spin, remember to be extra nice and leave a review on the Steam page. It helps him out and that's always nice. Next, I want to introduce you to Coloring Game 5. A bit of a weird name, but it also has a weird effect on my stress. I guess a fairly simple paint by numbers bad boy that's totally anti-stress. Click some more and enjoy the picture forming in front of your eyes. And to be fair, that's pretty much everything I have to say about this bad boy. Coloring Game 5, it's free, it's on Steam, enjoy. Let's be honest with each other. Have you ever wanted to turbocharge your mobility scooter? Well, here you go in old-timer transport, where you get your juicy butt cheeks on some turbocharged mobility scooters and race through some fancy city. But not only race, oh no. Here you'll have the pleasure of committing vehicular manslaughter and delivering your victims to the hospital to dodge lawsuit. I mean, how can you not score this bad boy? Yeah, cleared, 10 out of 10. Old Time Transport is currently sitting in with positive reviews on Steam and it was released on the 21st of April. Next, I want to take a quick look at Tidal Shock Off the Hook, which is a wet and wild PvP shooter taking place under the water from all places. Here you get to hunt down foes on high-speed torpedoes, maneuver rivals with 360 degrees tactics, and master 4 high-stake game modes in sprawling underwater arenas. Always free to play, never pay to win, which we absolutely can't complain about. I think it's fair to say that Tidal Shock is not a new free PC game, but it used to be paid and now it's free, so I guess it's worth mentioning. It's currently sitting in with positive reviews on Steam and the links in the description if you want to try it. Next, I want to take a look at Gunbot Diplomacy Blastoff, where you splatter slimes, massacre mutants and assemble your perfect Gunbot. Here you'll have to survive hordes of enemies in this top-down shooter roguelite by customizing your weapons on a unique upgrading grid system and pick from a variety of building defining modules and wacky base spots for a whole new experience each and every run. And to be fair, it's actually been a while since we've got our hands on a free bullet hell, so it's nice to see one in today's video. If these types of games tickle your nutsack in just the right way, then I'm pretty sure you'll be in for a treat. Please take my hand and let's jump over to the Epic Store, where we can find a total of 2.5 games to claim this week. Albion Online welcome package, Chuchel, and starting May 1st you can claim Super Space Club. Albion Online is so juicy, it has you start with nothing but a loincloth around your cheeks and a dream, gathering resources, crafting gear and carving your path in a brutal player-driven economy. You want to be a feared PvP warlord? Well, off you go. A humble fisherman? Please. A market tycoon? Off you go. The local bimbo? You can take it. The game's classless system means your gear defines your role. You can swap out your equipment and you're a brand new person, identity crisis included. But I have to say that you need to be aware, the full loot PvP zones are incredibly unforgiving. One wrong step and you're back to square one, naked, afraid, just like I start each and every morning. This bad boy is grindy, it's intense and it's not for the faint of heart. But if you thrive on challenge and love a sandbox environment where your choices truly matter, then Albion Online delivers. Just remember, trust no one and always keep a spare set of gear in the back. If I'm not mistaken, the welcome package includes 3 days of premium points, some tokens, some potions, some of those stuff that no one really cares about. And alongside Albion Online, you can also claim Chuchil, which I didn't know anything about. Chuchel is a comedy adventure game from the creators of Machinimarium, Botanicula and Samoros, 3 names that I completely butchered. Here you get to join the hairy hero Chuchil and his rival Kelkel as they'll be facing numerous puzzles and challenges in their quest to retrieve a precious cherry. This bad boy offers you a reward for playing it. It has cheerful situational humor, wild music and sounds by the band DVA, and a dozen of hilarious gags that warm up even the coldest of souls. Plus the main driver of this bad boy, cherries, and who can resist some juicy cherries in the mouth? Preferably 2 at the same time. And that brings us to the last free game of today's video. Starting the 1st of May, on the Epic Store you can claim Super Space Club. Super Space Club is a colorful, endless arcade gunner set to the backdrop of chill and lo-fi music. And as a club of skilled misfit pilots, you get to defend the galaxy by taking on galactic forces and completing a series of thrilling missions. I mean, just remember that in space everyone can hear your groove. And that pretty much brings us to the end of today's video, and thanks 10,500 times for taking the time to watch my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and subscribe if you haven't, why not? We're just about to hit 13,000. Thanks a lot for watching, I will see you in the next one. Peace.